like the video. I like you hang around. My dogs don't like me shouting, so I'm gonna come closer now. And I am here. Okay, so I wanted to talk about going to uni through a pandemic because it has been a shit show for literally everyone, okay? Not just me, but for everyone. I struggled in the fact that it was my first year going to uni in 2020, and my god, was it a clusterfuck. And that's putting it nicely. Okay, I'm already a socially awkward individual. Like, I make YouTube videos, okay? Like, I'm not even good at that, and I'd rather spend my time making YouTube videos. I can't do social situations, okay? I much rather just be a hermit. So when I got told, like, uni was meant to be my, like, opportunity to leave my house and actually, like, socialize. And I had one incident of that, which I'll talk about a bit later in the video. But besides that, the government went like, hey, no, stay home and do all your stuff online. So I didn't, oh my, literally every time I record, a phone rings. Hang on. So uni, yeah, was meant to be my try and socialize a bit more, okay? Not be as socially inept when it comes to talking to people and stop being a hermit. Well, the government went, no, fuck you, you can stay home because a pandemic, which honestly wasn't that big of a... I'm joking, it was a big deal. Like, I understand the reasoning behind it, but it made life so difficult for, like, everyone. Not to say we had it the worst in Australia. Some countries had it really, really bad. I was still able to go to uni for a little bit when it first started to happen in Australia. But anyways, going back to what I was talking about. Okay, before I go, like, any further about the COVID situation, I want to mention, like, the first thing that happened in 2020 was my country burning down, pretty much. And everyone forgot about that, okay? Because, I mean, some other stuff happened, yeah, sure, but, like, our country was pretty bad. I mean, I'm pretty sure, other places caught fire later on that year as well, but we did it first, okay? You guys copied us. I also want to say sorry, I'm slightly sick as well, so if you can hear it, it's like a nasally sound, that's just because I'm not doing too well. Besides that, so at the beginning of the year, we had the fires in Australia. That didn't bother me where I lived, luckily. I was away from the fires. So I just had to worry about uni. And, you know, I decided, okay, I'm going to go get ready, sign up for my classes, go through that whole stressful thing. First time, like, for anyone who's been to uni knows how stressful it is trying to understand their website and, like, programs and everything. I proceeded to then enroll and then start going to my classes. Fairly simple. The first couple of times I showed up when I didn't have any classes on that week. The first week, apparently you don't have your classes. It's meant to be like your lectures. Didn't know that, so I was walking around for an hour looking for my class, going, where the hell are they? And they weren't even there, so that was fun. And then, literally, I think it was maybe 4 weeks in when the pandemic and, like, that nasty little virus ended up at one of my local unis. Or, like, a branch of the same uni as mine. I didn't know about it or anything like that at the time. But I had a film and TV student come up to me and he was like, hey, do you care to do an interview? And I was like, okay, yeah, I don't mind being the center of attention for, like, even a couple of minutes. That's a joke. I don't usually like being the center of attention. I picked a weird hobby for, you know, not liking center of attention. But anyways, came up to me and said, hey, do you mind coming and have an interview? And I was like, yeah, okay, I'll do an interview. And it was like, okay, yeah, it's about COVID. And oh god, I'm gonna get demonetized for saying those magic words. But yeah, he was like, it's about the virus. And it's like, okay, yeah, sure. And he was like, so how do you think, like, about the uni, like, how they should handle stopping it from spreading? And I was like, okay, yeah, I can answer this. Maybe just, you know, don't, like, separate classes a bit more. Just keep in, like, tell people who are sick not to come to uni. Pretty simple stuff. And then they were like, what should our uni do to, you know, prevent this from happening? my thought process was, don't stick a microphone in my face that you probably stuck in 20 other people's faces that day, and if one of them had COVID, you have just given it to me. That was my thought process, because that's what he did. He pulled out this massive fluffy like boom mic microphone and just shoved it in my face, and I was like, tell me everything you know. Like, I would, if anyone at that like uni had COVID, oh my god, I'm just gonna keep saying COVID, fuck it, I'm gonna get demonetized either way. But yeah, if anyone else there had the virus, it was just gonna come to me through that method. But anyways, so that happens. It was like, okay, that was the only thing relating to the virus at that point in time. And then, so like, I was not doing a normal uni student stuff. A couple of my teachers ended up wearing masks, nothing too extravagant. Ended up talking to a girl, a lovely German woman. For some reason she recognizes me and, you know, finds this channel, which I very, very highly doubt. Shout out to you. I won't spread your name or anything, but I ended up talking to a girl, super friendly. It was like, yeah, socializing. I was like, oh yeah, there might be something here. Proceed to ask how old she was. She was 24. Which you might think not that big of a deal. Like, yeah. But at the time, I was 18. So, you know, bit of a difference. But the thing is, she didn't even realize I was 18. She thought I was the same age as her, and I thought she was the same age as me. So we're just talking to each other as it was, like, normal. And then we got to the age part, and we're like, wow, that's a massive difference. It's like, oh no. So that was fun. Besides that, this is just a ranting video too, if you guys haven't picked up. There's no script, nothing prepared to it. I just needed to record something, so this is what is being recorded. So then, we got the message that we can't go to the uni anymore. I think we had like 1 or 2 students come with COVID to our university, and they're like, fucking panic, lockdown, no one come. It was a massive thing. Got like 5 emails in one day saying, hey, do not come to uni. And I was just like, yeah, they were making it very, very clear, you cannot come to this university. And like, they had like... The funny thing is, after that, we actually went back. Because what they ended up doing was having like people in like these suits come around and like decontaminating everything. And then they just sent us straight back. And sure enough, a couple weeks later, someone else had COVID and brought it to the school. So it was just like, okay, this isn't working. So the uni was like, okay, well, we'll do it all online. That'll work. So everyone was like, okay, cool, this might be a good way to do everything. Boy, were they wrong, because I assure you, most uni students, I'm one of those people where I have to be in a classroom, okay? I can't be at home because I get distracted very, very easily. Okay, there was multiple times I was working on a YouTube video that I was actually doing my uni stuff. That's how bad of a student I was during the lockdown, because I can't work from home. I'm not a good student like that. But anyways, we had group assignments and stuff like that. That was fun, trying to communicate through Zoom. Should have invested in those. Hey, invest in stock in Zoom. Make a bit of money there. But yeah, I should have definitely invested in that. And then, to top it all off right, my assignments all got changed to online exams. It was like, which I mean was good for some not. And then I think to top it all off, we were online, like doing online classes for literally half a semester and one, I think it was. So we had it for a while. It wasn't like it was just a few weeks not doing it. Like, god damn. I think it was the same for schools as well. My younger sister, she goes to school, and I think, yeah, they had the lockdown, but they were really weird about it. They said, don't come if you're sick, but then people didn't come when they were sick and then got in trouble for not going when they were sick. Like, they were classed as wagging. It was an absolute shit show at their school. But yeah, I know like a lot of other places have, but like, it was just mental. And for a person like me, I get very bored and agitated, and oh, the phone's ringing again. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, for someone who's like me, who can't sit still for long periods of time and is just socially inept, my social skills went out the window, okay? I didn't talk to anyone for like 5 months. I was a hermit. Like, not even my online friends, I spoke to them. I was just by myself chilling. I didn't do anything. I think the first time I actually went and did something social was my video that is no longer public, I don't think, where I went out with my friend and we went to go swimming in a freezing lake. That was the only time that was the first time I went out and socialized since my Valentine's video, which is no longer public either, because it's cringy as fuck. This will be cringy in the future because, of course it is. That's what happens when you freaking make YouTube videos. You look back in like 5 years and you go, what the hell are you thinking? But anyways, that was like the only time I had any social interaction. Then after that, I went back to being a hermit. Like, I just worked on my videos and just did everything like that. So that really affected me in the fact that I just wouldn't do my uni work and I'd work on videos. That's just, for any of my uni professors, that if any of them like recognize me, I'm so sorry. Okay, we're going back to uni now. We can actually go back to our classrooms. I promise I'll be a better student. But if you keep seeing regular uploads on this channel, I'm probably not doing as good of a job as I probably should be. I don't know what else to really say about the whole thing. It was really bad. This was just a ranting video just to talk about it, I suppose. Like, going to uni was a real pain. And like other things got affected as well, like shopping. But I can't talk too much because my region of Australia, we didn't get hit as badly. Like full lockdown, like the UK and everything. Like, we were able to still sort of go out and do stuff. We just had to take some extra precautions. And like, if businesses wanted to stay open, they had to implement a bunch of stuff to say like, hey, we're COVID safe. But besides all that, I think that's all I had to really vent about. Actually, scratch that. Another thing, 2020 was just a horrible year for everyone. But I also wanted to quickly talk about freaking YouTube is coming out as not such good guys, which no doubt would happen because you don't really know the people behind the screens. But Call Me Carson, that was something. I'm not going to go into details about that, maybe in a future video. That was something. And then the whole mini lad situation, that was something else. Two people I used to follow. I don't follow them now after what they did, but just, my god, it's just gone. And then there was another YouTuber, I can't remember his name. I didn't really follow him too much. But yeah, there was like just YouTubers coming out left and right, like with all these accusations and like proof, or supposedly proof, that they did these things. I'm not going to go into detail because I don't know the full story. Go search it up. There's I'll link a video in the description, which if you guys are curious about any of those situations, there's a YouTuber who I heard it from originally, who's really good at talking about this stuff, so I'll link his stuff in the description. But besides that, I think that's all I really wanted to talk about. I might make a longer video with a script and everything. This was very off the cuff, as you probably can all tell. Besides that, remember to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. But yeah, that was it. Catch us in the next one.